Hey guys, good morning. Um, I want to speak from my perspective, and that is just my perspective. And me personally, I don't really matter, but I hope for whatever I could say that could help be a little bit of insight and inspiration in yourself on what you guys are capable of and what it means to be a human being, and maybe understand what it means to be a human being or a human creature, right? Um, and the difference is dimensions apart. And a human being means a human who knows how to be, right, and how to be within themselves, and what it means to respond accurately and healthy in any kind of situation. um, a human creature is more of a reactive one, right? One who isn't in touch with themselves, and usually reacts from a place of fear or panic. Now, fear is a healthy thing, right? But when you're in control of fear, then you can make healthy decisions, right? But when fear is in control of you, you end up going into states of panic. You do irrational things. You become very compulsive in your thinking. You go out and you buy tons of toilet paper for no damn reason at all, right? Things like that. Um, you stab somebody with a broken wine bottle over bottles of water, and we have plenty of water everywhere. So a lot a lot of these things, you see, everything becomes very reactive. So now, to respond properly, you're gonna have to start paying attention to yourselves, and this is the great opportunity to do that. It's a magnificent opportunity to do that, right? That's one positive light you could put on this entire situation, is that it's gonna help build self-awareness. Now, not just for yourself, right, but for the planet as well, right? You are consciously growing with this planet right now, and your self-awareness will help tremendously, right? So look at this as a blessing right now, because to look at it as a curse, well, there you go. You're going to fall into reactive patterns. You're not going to be able to respond properly. You're going to lose that, what it means to be a human being in this sense. So take that time out for yourself, right? Something that stood out to me the other day was a family of mine was they said, I'm gonna lose my mind, right? And the only thing that came to me was, that has to be the greatest blessing ever, to lose your mind, right? Because your mind is the only thing that's running all over the damn place, making up all kinds of stories and all kinds of different things that could possibly happen or not happen, and pull you right out of the present moment. So if you want to lose your mind in the healthy aspect of losing your mind, not what we've used to using our mind with, or understanding it, right? Take that time for yourself. Figure out the thought patterns, or observe. Don't try to figure too much out. Your thought patterns, usually they don't make too much sense. If you try to figure them out, then you fall back into the same patterns of your thought patterns, and then you're just stuck in a cycle, right? So observe them, right? Be the conscious observer, or the silent witness of your thought patterns, and watch them, and don't give them any attention. And you know what happens when you stop giving them attention? You literally stop the cycles of those thought patterns, and you have this karmic release from yourself, right? Because if you find yourself in those same patterns and then you react to them, then you're constantly giving those same patterns the same power that you're used to giving them, and they give them all the reasons to come back. So to stop these patterns, right, you don't have to fight them. You don't want control over your mind, right? Control causes conflict. So you want to look towards being liberated from your thought patterns, and observe them consciously. And you could see that a lot of them are usually unhealthy, unrelated to a lot of the things even going on, and they're usually just trying to keep you going, right back into that robotic state that you're usually in, being a worker, right, in what the economic status has created for us, right? Little working bees or ants, or however you want to view them, right? You fall into these patterns, and you become very robotic, and then you become a human creature rather than a human being. So learn how to be, learn how to focus on yourself. Pick excellent ways is to pick up a meditation, all right? Meditation has nothing to do with any kind of religion, right? It has to do with your ability of self-realization, right? And self-realization, to me, honestly, is the only actual religion. Everything out there is somebody else's experience trying to teach you how to be like their experience, right? And that's not possible. Everybody has their own experience. Everybody has their own expression of creator and where they came from, and that's the most beautiful thing about it. We all came from one source, but it's expressed in infinite amount of ways. So this is your opportunity to learn yourself, learn who you are, learn how to be, right? And just being and understanding what that means for you and your family. And I mean, when everybody was out at work and running around, everybody loved to be home. Now you have an opportunity to be home, to turn your home into that home sweet home that we hope to have in every aspect of life, and that home really within yourself. And you could take home with you wherever you like. So take that time for yourself. Look at this as a blessing. I'll try to do a little bit more videos because this has helped me drastically in my life experience, and I feel it's only right that I could share more with you. To look up meditations, right? Look up breathing exercises. They help. Not only does it oxygenate your blood, but you'll get to expand your lungs. And since it's a virus that attacks the lungs, a strong lung capacity and breathing exercises is like sold, right? Come on, let's get to it. Let's learn how to be with ourselves and find blessings in each and every moment and be present. You also know how to talk to your kids. You also know how to talk to your family members when they're in a state of panic. But first, you got to be able to talk to yourself. Find that solid foundation where you could build that castle from. Okay? If you're all shook up and you're building a castle on sand, how the parable goes, then all the wind and all the calamity and all the storms are going to knock you over. And this is not a time to get knocked over. So stay strong with you guys. I'll stay strong. Think of as much love as you possibly can, and not trick yourself. Just be with yourself. All right, I'll try to make more videos and maybe some other recommendations on specific breathing exercises and things that worked for me. But much love, guys. Be safe.